The following podcast contains mature subject matter, adult themes, and may also contain profanity. You have been warned.
Yours is way better.
Hello, Absurdians. Hello. Welcome back to The Absurd. Our show about things absurd. We're talking true crimes and histories and mysteries and just absurd goings on. Proving that truth is indeed stranger than fiction. And today it is our Halloween show. That person over there, that from the grave, is Mel. Hi, Mel.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you, Rod?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah, she wasn't really in the grave.
No. I really wasn't.
You're not a zombie, are you?
No, I don't think so.
If you could be any...
I kind of felt like one this morning a little bit, but
God.
you know.
I stayed up for the game. Whole thing.
Yeah.
And I kept going like, you know what? I don't even care who wins anymore.
I
Just
know.
make it end.
Yeah, I know. It's true.
And I was getting a headache and I was tired. And I'm like, no. And when they, the Jays lost, no biggie.
It's only one game.
Huh?
It's only one game.
Yeah. So essentially now the series is 1-0. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and they certainly gave it a hell of an effort. Used almost all their players.
Yeah.
Hopefully, what's his name is back.
Springer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would not be cool.
That was a big loss.
Damn straight it was.
Poor guy. He keeps getting hit with the ball and everything.
Hey, whatever he's making, I'll stand in there and take a picture.
Absolutely.
Probably not in the face or anything.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm pretty sure
Well,
I'd hate that.
I wouldn't want that.
No, that would suck.
Yeah, that would sting.
But sting. Yeah. Oh my God, what was that?
But yeah,
stung.
By the time this comes out, we'll have watched another game, which we're going to go do tonight.
Yes.
At, what's that place again?
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
We've talked about trying it for quite a while. Piper's.
Pipers,
yes. That's it.
Yeah, that place, yeah.
We'll be joined there by my friend Seb and my nephew Ryan. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess Seb's your friend too.
Yeah. By proxy.
I actually told him... I told him that you insisted I invite him.
Oh, did you now?
I know, I literally did.
And what do you say to that?
Nah, nothing. But deep inside, he's like, oh my God, do you think I have a chance? I don't know. He doesn't. Yeah. And I was there Sunday for a little bit. And Ambrose was working. Yeah. He was pretty punchy. He was in a good mood. He was funny.
Good.
Yeah. Yes, so it is Halloween, or it will be Friday.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's
it
also
came
a
up
Jays game.
Really fast.
What? It always moves at the same time, dude.
Okay, I got you. Okay. But shh.
Well, I don't really understand what you mean. Yeah, and I think you got a little bit of Halloween factoids for us, don't you?
Yeah, it was just a couple little things I was looking at.
Actually, you said you were going to watch You watched something.
Oh, yeah. Today I started watching. There's a new series.
Okay.
And it's Welcome to Derry.
Oh,
and
I've heard about that.
The story of Pennywise.
All right. How he came to be.
Yeah.
Right. A backstory.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. I've watched one episode so far.
Did he have mother issues?
And, I'm probably...
Was his mother a clown, too?
No.
Well, I don't know if it's genetic.
Well, I don't want to ruin it, but it's clear that there's some deep-seated issues in the beginning.
Literally.
And it was really weird. It went in a really weird direction there for a little bit, but
like northeast.
It's an interesting story so far. And then I fell asleep.
Derry, that's one of Stephen King's regular places in his books.
Oh, is it?
Derry, Maine. Another one is Castle Rock.
Okay.
Which is strangely enough a production company. You'll see lots of movies and TVs that are. I think they're a production company. Mm-hmm. But Castle Rock is. I'm positive that was one of the places that frequently appeared in his books.
Okay.
I used to read them a lot when I was like early to mid-teens. Big time.
Cool.
Yeah, you're really into this, eh?
I love that series.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Just the movies and all of it. Love it.
Yeah. Well, I'll be glad once baseball's over so I can get into watching some movies.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus. Last night it was 7 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, did you
Crazy.
see the O Canada?
Oh my God.
What
a twat.
Loser.
I'm sorry. What a twat.
I'm not sorry. JD Suck. That's his name.
I've never even heard of the guy before.
Nobody has. That's why he had to cancel a tour. Because nobody was buying tickets. So they hired this goof to like come in and do. And you don't make a national anthem your own, asshole. It's a song.
Don't.
God, I hate.
And he couldn't sing it well, anyways. He was terrible.
I hate contemporary hip hop artists so much. They're all
so much
garbage.
Yeah, agreed.
You know? All form.
It was
no
embarrassing.
substance.
It was almost embarrassing
For him. Doesn't embarrass us at all. Mm-hmm. You know. Anyways, I missed it at the time. Fortunately, and I saw a friend of mine, Mary Lou, up in Hanover. Mm-hmm. She posted and she used a word that I'm like, whoa, she must be really angry because it's the awesome C word.
Ah.
And so she was obviously pretty miffed.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know what she was talking about. I assumed it had something to do with like the opening ceremony of the game. So then I went and checked it out. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What, there are no snipers around here?
Yeah, I know, right?
Get that loser out. God. Anyway.
Anyways, Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween. So yeah, what was that all about?
A little segue. That's fine.
I was up late and I am tired.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, here we are.
Yeah, so you got some Halloween goodies for us, if you will.
I was just looking at some fun little factoids about Halloween.
Cool.
What do you think is for kids, the most popular costume choice for this year?
For this year?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to guess because that's all I can do because I have not a clue. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What's in this year? 6'7". I don't know.
Yeah, 6'7".
Skibbity or whatever.
Skibbity toilet.
I don't even know. Yeah.
Yes. It's actually Spider-Man still.
Really? Eh?
Yeah. 2.3 million children are expected to dress as Spider-Man this year.
Well,
this is based on the National Retail Federation.
There's hope then.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
What'd you say? There was hope there?
I said there's hope. Like,
oh.
You know, you're dressing up as Spider-Man. Yeah, I can get behind that.
I did. My kids have both dressed up as Spider-Man.
On the same year?
No. Not in the same year.
But I still maintain scary costumes are best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But,
I like originality, right? But when you're kids, that's what you want to be, especially little boys. They want to be superheroes, right?
I guess. I didn't.
I'd like to be a superhero now.
Well, sure, depending on my powers. But you know what? One time, my friend and I, we were like in our early 20s and we went out trick-or-treating. Not to get candy, just to go around. And I dressed up as, my costume was called a Russian wheat farmer's wife.
Oh my God.
It's awesome.
The number one costume for girls. Have you heard of this K-pop demon hunters?
I know what K-pop is, and I know what demons are.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
no. I've never watched it, but it's some animated series on Netflix.
Okay.
And it's all the rage with the girls. Liam talks about how annoying the girls are about it.
Oh, he says that now.
Yeah, I know. Right. Uh-huh. And take a stab at what you think the number one costume is for, I was going to say women. Well, I guess either or.
Adults?
For adults, yeah. And it's nothing obscure. It's just kind of a typical Halloween costume, but it's still one of the most popular.
Well, Haktua's gone now.
Haktua.
No, I have no idea.
God, no, I can't talk about that on here, but it reminds me of another costume
We'll talk later.
I saw on Facebook.
Okay.
And I'll just say it like this. You know the song Come On Eileen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Yeah.
I hate that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to deflect.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I know people named Irene and they would not appreciate it.
Probably
I mean,
not.
Eileen. But I do know some people with both names, so yeah. So what is it?
It's witch.
Oh,
It's
just
a
a witch?
Yeah.
God,
Just a witch.
that's awesome. That's my favorite, like, scary mythological entity are witches.
Yep.
Chick witches, not dude
Chick
witches.
witches.
Yeah. That sounds delicious, actually, doesn't it?
Chick witches?
Yeah, a chick witch.
Yeah.
With extra mayo.
Mm.
We're both really hungry, by the way.
Yeah,
So
I know.
if that starts to slide into our convo, well, you know
Yes.
why. Really, eh, witches? That's interesting.
The number one movie this year, horror movie for 2025.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, what's it called? Damn it. I'm trying to think of the movie. It's like War. No, what's it called? Nah, I'm not gonna get it. Who
No,
cares?
The Conjuring.
What?
Yep.
The original.
No. The newest one. The
Oh,
newest one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the most iconic one is Halloween.
Like
Like the
Halloween,
1978
who got
version.
their start in that one?
I'm sorry?
Who got their start in that one? Come on. Woof woof woof. Huge actor.
Yes, I know her name. I can picture her face, and
Nope.
I can't think of her name.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Yep,
welcome.
that's it.
And she was pretty young in that too. What
Yes.
year did you say?
1978. It was a good year.
Yeah, I think was it? Oh, right. Nice giveaway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the one more. What
Please.
do you think the number one candy is for 2025?
Well, it's got to be a chocolate bar. Is it
Okay.
a chocolate bar?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I presume this
Well,
is what?
If you want to call it a bar.
Oh, gotcha. And I presume this is American. Like the
yes.
where you got the data.
Yes.
M&M's.
M&M's?
Yeah.
No, Reese's peanut butter cups.
of course.
But M&M's was second.
Plain or peanut?
Well, I don't know.
I
I
hate
just said
plain.
M&M's.
Plain M&M's are dull as well. Love the peanut though, and I'm down with anything Reese's except monkeys.
What?
Reese's monkeys. It's a kind of monkey.
Is it?
Ooh.
That's what you should dress up as.
A monkey? I hate monkeys.
Do you?
Yeah, they're stupid. They're annoying. They always they mess with people all the time. Like
Yeah, I like them.
steal their burgers and
Yeah,
their
that's cool,
glasses
man.
and stuff. Huh?
I want to be a monkey.
You are a monkey. Way wrong verb tense. So you taking us into the day with your story?
Sure.
Okay.
You ready?
Oh, so ready.
Okay.
Hope we're recording this time.
Can you check to make
No,
sure?
we're recording. I'm
Okay.
watching it. Giddy up.
In 1912, Villisca, Iowa was a quiet, respectable town.
Never even heard of it, so it must be.
A place where folks didn't lock their doors.
Folks.
That all changed on the morning of Monday, June the 10th. The Moore family, Josiah and Sarah, and
Josiah?
Josiah
Holy Mennonite. And Sarah.
and Sarah,
Those are both Mennonite
yes,
names.
and their 4 children, Herman, Catherine, Boyd, and Paul, along with 2 young friends, Ina and Lena, had all attended a Children's Day program at their local church the night before. The girls then spent the night as guests.
Cool.
However, they never woke up.
Oh.
The next morning, a neighbor, Mary Peckman, noticed the house was eerily silent. The family hadn't started their chores, and the curtains were still drawn, which was highly unusual.
Those cows will be hungry.
She called Josiah Moore's brother, Ross, who arrived with his own key. What they found inside is the stuff of nightmares. 8 people, 6 of them children, had been bludgeoned to death in their beds with an axe.
Ugh.
The killer had covered their faces with bedcloths and left the axe, wiped clean of blood, in the room with the 2 That was my iPad.
That's not me.
Sorry.
No phones in class? How many times must I tell you?
That was my iPad. Okay.
Shh. So they weren't hacked with the axe. They were bludgeoned.
Yes.
Ugh,
Yes.
God.
So the whole family and the 2 girls that were staying over.
Yeah.
The mirrors of the house were covered, and a plate of uneaten food sat on the dining table. Killing makes you hungry, I guess.
I wouldn't know.
The killer vanished without a trace. The case remains unsolved to this day. The I don't know if I'm even saying it right. Villisca Axe Murder House became a local landmark, a dark stain on the town's history. Decades later, a new owner restored the house to its 1912 condition and opened it for tours and overnight stays.
Cool.
That's when the other stories began.
Less cool.
Guests and guides report hearing children's laughter and the sound of toys moving around in empty rooms. A tour guide once felt a sharp, piercing pain in her left eye, exactly where Andrew Borden, a victim in another famous axe murder case, received his fatal injuries. But it was a specific incident that brought the haunting into sharp focus. In November 2012, a paranormal investigator named Robert Stephen Larson Jr. was staying overnight with friends. Like many who visit, he was looking for a thrill, for proof of the supernatural. At 12:45 a.m., the exact time the original murders were estimated to have begun, Larson's friends found him with a critical stab wound to his chest, self-inflicted. He was rushed to the hospital and survived. But to this day, he has never publicly spoken about what has happened in that house, as he seems completely terrified. What did he see? What presence pushed him into such a desperate act? So I looked it up, this axe murder house.
Yeah.
It's still open for overnight stays.
Right.
You can reserve the whole house for $600
Per night?
per night,
Yeesh.
or just a single room for $199 US.
Deal.
But the question is,
Yes.
would you stay there?
I don't know. See,
That's a hard no for me.
Is it?
Yeah, I know. I don't like spooky things.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't.
But then.
But I don't. I would think I do, right? Because I'd be in there and then I would hear things. Because you hear things all the time in your house, right?
Sure,
Things
but you
creak
dismiss them
and
because you're
I
used
dismiss
to
them.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's, the pipes, it's the cat, it's, a kid, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I went to a house like that and then I heard creaking and something falling, I'm going to be a little more scared about it.
What if you heard this? Melina. Think that would scare you?
No, probably not.
You lie. If you were in that house and you were like in bed going, oh my God, I hope I don't wee myself from terror. And then you all of a sudden heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I probably would.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
But it's like you just inspired, or not inspired, but you helped me determine which story I'm going to do first. Because I'm going to end on a similar question with it.
Okay.
But, so they still have not figured out who did these murders or why or anything.
It's still an unsolved murder.
Really? Well, it's,
8
113 years ago. I'm going to guess whoever did it is probably dead.
Well,
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Because if not, maybe they were...
Yeah.
No. Good one, man.
Yeah.
Good one. Who doesn't like a good murder house?
Who doesn't like a good murder house?
By the way, that's a good American Horror Story season.
Yes.
That's the first one.
Yes. Very good.
It is indeed. I'm going to talk about something potentially scary as well.
All right.
You might have even heard of this. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I'm going to read you my first paragraph.
Okay, give it to me.
We've all experienced it. That eerie feeling that something or someone was watching us. That an inanimate object had, in actuality, come alive. I've never had that part. I'd be in a 4-point restraint right now if that ever happened. In Key West, many have not only experienced that feeling, but have also witnessed it when viewing the famous toy, Robert the Doll. Have you heard of Robert the Doll?
Yes, I think I read this not that long ago.
So the story of Robert the Doll dates back to the early 1900s when a young boy named Eugene Robert Otto was given a one-of-a-kind handmade doll by a servant that worked for his parents in his home. Eugene, who everyone called Gene, named the doll Robert and quickly became attached to the new friend. The home where Eugene lived, now called the Artist's House, is located at 534 Eaton Street and was built between 1890 and 1898. It was here that Eugene was given Robert the doll, and where a friendship that lasted throughout his lifetime and beyond was forged. While he seemed like an ordinary cloth doll, it wasn't long before Robert was involved in strange and somewhat terrifying events. The first hint that something out of the ordinary was happening was one night when Gene, who was only 10 years old, awoke to find Robert the doll sitting at the end of his bed staring at him.
No?
No?
Mm-mm.
Moments later, his mother was awakened by his screams for help. Yeah, can't fault him there.
Yep.
And the sounds of furniture being overturned in her son's bedroom.
Oh my God.
Gene cried for help, begging his mother to rescue him. When she finally was able to wrench the locked door open, she saw poor Gene curled up in fear on his bed, his room in shambles, and Robert the doll sitting at the foot of the bed.
Oh my God.
Nobody knows for sure why or how this child's plaything could actually wreak havoc on a child's bedroom or do anything at all. After all, it was just a toy, right? But the weird and inexplicable didn't stop at that one occurrence. Gene's parents would often hear their son upstairs talking to the doll and getting a response back in a totally different voice.
Yikes.
They reported seeing the doll speak and witnessing his expression change. Giggling and sightings of Robert running up the steps or staring out the upstairs window were also reported. Robert continued to live with Gene throughout his lifetime, and after Gene's parents died, he moved back into their home with his wife, Anne. Gene decided that the doll needed a room of his own and placed him in the upstairs room that had a window overlooking the street. I should point out that this is not some little handheld doll. This doll is like child size.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And it wears a sailor's outfit that belonged to the boy.
Okay.
So it's a big doll. You know, and I'm not sure if it says it here. If it does, I'll end up repeating myself. But it was a one-of-a-kind made in Germany.
Okay.
That someone had brought over. So Gene's wife, Anne, felt uneasy with Robert in the house. And although she couldn't put her finger on it, she wanted Gene to lock the doll up in the attic where he could do no harm. I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I get it, but I don't think it's a good idea. Gene conceded, and as one could imagine, Robert the doll was not happy with his new digs. Soon, visitors to the home heard footsteps in the attic.
Oh, God.
The sounds of someone pacing back and forth and devilish giggling. Neighborhood children reported seeing Robert watching them from the window in the upstairs bedroom and told accounts of the doll actually mocking them as they walked to school. When Gene heard this, he immediately went to investigate, knowing that he had locked Robert in the attic and there was no way he could be sitting by the window of the upstairs bedroom. But to his complete shock, when he opened the door to the bedroom, there was Robert, sitting in the rocking chair by the window. Gene locked Robert back up in the attic several times, each time discovering him again sitting by the window in the same upstairs bedroom. Gene Otto died in 1974, and when a new owner moved into the house on Eaton Street, their 10-year-old daughter was delighted to find Robert the doll in the attic. But her delight ended soon when she claimed that Robert was alive and that the doll wanted to hurt her. She awoke often in the middle of the night, screaming in fear, and told her parents that Robert had moved about in the room. Many believe that the origin of Robert's evil lies in the one who originally gave him to Gene Otto, the servant who worked for Gene's parents. This woman was supposedly mistreated by her bosses, and to punish them, it is believed that she cursed the doll with voodoo and black magic. I love those chocolates. That night, That might explain the many mysterious and frightening experiences people have had with Robert the doll. But if so, wouldn't the haunting end when the owners died? No one really knows for sure, but one thing remains constant. Robert the doll continues to taunt and scare those who come to view him, especially guests to the museum who attempt to take photos. Many have reported their camera becoming inoperable when they tried to take a picture of Robert, only to begin working again when they left the museum. Robert the doll sits inside a glass case, but it doesn't seem to stop him from inflicting fear and discomfort to museum staff and visitors. If you want to meet Robert the doll, you can go to the East Martello Museum. Visitors are welcome to view Robert in his special case at the museum, and of course are encouraged to try to get a photo, though most who have tried have been unsuccessful. If nothing else, get a close look at Robert and watch him carefully. Try to catch a glimpse of him smirking at you, moving about in his case, or watching you as you watch him.
Where did you say this was?
Florida.
Florida.
Key West, Florida. And I did read elsewhere that the people who have got photos, successfully taken photos of Robert, have asked his permission.
Oh.
Not kidding. I'm not saying it's absolutely true, but I'm saying I'm not kidding that in that they will ask Robert if it's okay. Now, do you believe in haunted dolls? Honestly?
Honestly, no.
Okay. Would you walk up to the case and go, "Hey, Robert, you know what? You are a dick."
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Yeah, but if you don't believe
it still freaks me out. I still don't believe it, but until I see it with my own eyes, I don't believe it.
I wouldn't either, even though I would feel like an absolute moronic turd for being afraid to do so. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Why risk it? That's the approach I would take.
That's exactly it.
You know?
Have you seen those reels or TikToks lately where it'll show a partner, spouse, whatever, sitting on the couch, and the wife is there having a string tied to a doll, and then move it. She's like out of view somewhere around the couch.
Like the doll's on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll just pull the string a little bit so the doll will move.
Yeah.
And you see them look like, that's weird. And then have them fly up or something like that, and watching them freak out. Oh, it's
seen
great.
Some of those.
It's great.
My favorite one is I think she's Mexican. This girl who's like, I don't know, 8 or 9, and she paints her whole face black, like not with paint, but with
I know what you're talking about.
Theater paint.
Yes.
And the way she's laughing, as she does it, because she knows she's about to do something really evil. I'm like, you're my kind of kid, man. Like, you can come and stay with me, and we can do scary stuff. And then she scares the ever-loving crap out of her mother. Her mother's in the dark room watching TV, and the girl slides up beside her, and you can see her smile, because all you can see is her eyes and her teeth.
Yeah.
And then the mother finally does a sideward glance and loses her mind.
I love it.
Oh, my God, I love that. That's a cool kid, man.
I got Liam the other day because he got the Michael Myers costume for Halloween.
Yeah.
And we were getting ready for bed the other night, so I'm like, well, let the dog out first, because the dog goes up with him, and who let the dog out? Sorry. And I was up in his room waiting for him, and I saw his costume sitting there. So I put the Michael Myers mask on, and I had a hoodie on, so I just pulled it over, and I just stood there. So when he came around the corner, his whole reaction when he gets scared is so funny. He doesn't yell. He just collapses.
Does he?
He just goes, ah, and he just collapses.
What is the animal that does that?
What?
No, there's an animal that does that.
Like goats? When they get scared, they fall on their back?
Seems like a terrible idea. Well, I'm going to go out, so I might as well do it sleeping.
Oh, it's so funny.
So it worked well then?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We get each other all the time.
No,
so.
I'm here for it, man. I'm all about that kind of thing. You got a story.
Yes?
You got a story to tell.
Get it ready.
Yeah, you're darn right you should. What the hell's going on around here?
We are, I got another ghost story.
Ooh, I like ghosts.
Yes.
In fact, they're the only like supernatural, if you will, I guess mythological in a way, mythical entity I can possibly believe in.
Mm-hmm.
My jury's out on ghosts. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I believe in it, and I did have my own experience.
Mm-hmm. Same.
But like, vampires, zombies, werewolves.
No, it's
No.
all for fun. Really.
Well, unless you were like growing up in, medieval Europe.
Transylvania.
It's probably less fun.
Then maybe not.
Almost every culture on Earth has a vampire legend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's a good time. And none of them are like Dracula. They weren't suave and, sexy and, whatever. Charismatic. No, they were, no.
Like the Count.
1, 2, 3. Like that count?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, sorry, go on.
If you go walking at dusk in the woods near the Dungarvon River, beware. The terrifying screams of the ghost they call the Hopper
Oh, I don't like that at all.
can still be heard deep within the New Brunswick forests.
Oh, this is in New Brunswick?
Yes.
Lovely.
The Dungarvon River flows through central New Brunswick. The area surrounding the waters is covered in thick, dense forests. The legend of the Hopper... Oh, sorry. Choking on my own spit.
Who doesn't?
The legend of the Hopper arose sometime in the early 19th century, when these forests had yet to be settled. Back then, you could find lumberjack camps set up all around the river. During the long winter months, the men working these forests were holed up in their camps. The stories they shared to pass the time lived on far after the work was complete. The version of the tale most often told around New Brunswick is that of a young Irish cook by the name of Ryan. Ryan was hired to work as a cook in one of the many logging camps along the river after his arrival from Ireland. It was deep into the frigid winter when Ryan arrived with only his small money belt tied around his waist. He made it obvious to the men at the camp that although small, the belt was full to the brim with his life savings, yet he never revealed the sources of his riches. The loggers took a liking to the boy, as he always worked hard and served them many warm and delicious meals. His ability to hoop and holler louder than the men around him never went unnoticed, and was much of a value amongst these working in the deep woods.
I didn't know hooping and hollering was a skill set.
It is.
Cool.
Dinner's ready. You gotta hoop and holler.
Oh, good point. Hey guys, dinner's ready. Yeah, I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah. No, not really.
Okay.
One unfortunate morning after Ryan had prepared breakfast and let out one of his mighty hoops to wake the woodsman, Ryan was left alone at the camp to continue his day's work. Sometime later, the camp boss came by and spotted the belt around Ryan's waist. When the woodsmen finally returned from their long day of logging, say that 5 times fast, they arrived at the camp to find the boss standing over Ryan's lifeless body. The money belt was nowhere to be seen. The only explanation the boss could muster up regarding the now dead Ryan was that he had taken sick and fallen over dead before he could offer any help.
Wow.
Fearing what might happen if they questioned further, the woodsmen quietly carried Ryan's body off into the woods to give their friend a proper burial. On the way back to camp, a storm struck them, and it began to rain. As the eye of the storm hovered over top of the camp that night, a dreadful hooping sound was deafening the ears. Hooping? Yeah, I said that right. Let me do that again. Sorry.
I thought you said it right. Oh, but yeah, you fucked it up.
I did fuck it up.
Okay, good.
As the eye of the storm hovered over top of the camp that night, a dreadful hooping sound deafened the ears of the men. It was as if there was someone out there in the dark screaming bloody murder until the sun rose the next day. When morning came, they packed up their camp and left, never to return. According to those that work in the logging industry along the river, the hoops and wails are still heard to this day. Lumberjacks who work along the river warn of the smell of frying bacon that wafts through the forest and fear that it's Ryan's spirit attempting to lure his murderer into the deep woods. Not to mention the many accounts of other folks who have heard the wails for themselves. It seems to only happen around sundown, and the sound echoes from different locations along the river's shore. It would be easy to brush off the wailing sounds of the Hopper as a timber wolf, coyote, or one of the many other animals that call the Dungarvon Woods home. Yet the ghost story itself is what draws people in, and those who believe something else lurks out there. The legend still lives on.
Yeah, cool.
So there you go.
So we don't know what happened to Ryan, eh?
We don't know what happened because everyone was scared to ask any questions.
Ah.
So, yeah.
But he doesn't seem like a bad sort, even as a ghost. Like,
no.
It sounds like he's probably like, whoever did this to me, I'd like to mess him up.
Yeah.
But everybody
so he's
else...
just trying to call him in and be like, hey, come smell my bacon.
Because I wouldn't be afraid, because I didn't hurt him.
No.
Right? But I would be really miffed if I was like, oh my God, that's bacon. And then I got there and there was nothing.
No, and then all you hear is, or however you
Well, I'd be screaming
and
too,
wail.
like, where's my stinking bacon, Ryan,
Yeah.
loser? I wouldn't say that. That sucks, poor Ryan.
Yeah, poor Ryan indeed.
Sounds
So
like he was
he's
a good
mad.
cook, too.
Especially because, he
He's
got
dead.
killed and took his money.
I'd be mad.
Yeah, stupid bosses.
Well, do we know it was the boss who did it?
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Well, the boss said he found him, right? He found his lifeless body.
Right.
And he doesn't know what happened, but yet his money belt was gone.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And nobody else around.
Nobody else
he
around.
did.
Yeah, of course he did.
He's still alive?
Probably not.
Right.
It's the early 19th century, so probably not.
No, he's hopefully, again, probably dead.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Well, I hope Ryan, settles accounts in the afterlife.
I guess so.
Gives him a bollocking.
A bollocking.
Yeah, dude. Would you like me to bring it on home here?
Yes, please.
All right. You're a true crime buff.
I am.
As am I, and I should imagine many of our listeners are. It is interesting how many women are true crime buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more than there are men who
Probably.
are into it,
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then this might be right up your Strasse.
All right.
That means street in German, by the way. The 1893 World's Fair. Do you remember the World's Fair?
Oh, yeah, I was there.
Expo. Shut up. No, but like they had one
The
in
Expo, yeah.
Vancouver in 86.
Yep.
Something like that. 87. Montreal, of course, had a big one. 67. So the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, known at the time as the Columbian Exposition, celebrated the 400th anniversary Christopher Columbus' arrival in the Americas. I'd like to put on the record that he was not the first European to come to the Americas. That was the Vikings. The enormous exhibition featured many wondrous exhibits, including the United States' first gas-powered motor car, the Daimler quadricycle, and a 1,500-pound statue of the Venus de Milo made of chocolate. Yeah.
Yum.
However, the World's Fair became better known for a structure that was more gruesome than organizers could have imagined. The so-called murder castle of H.H. Holmes, America's first documented serial killer. H.H. Holmes was born Herman Webster Mudgett in New Hampshire in 1861. As an adult, he abandoned his young wife and child, Dick, in 1885 to move to Illinois. Once there, he changed his name to Holmes, reportedly as an homage to the fictional English detective Sherlock Holmes. Holmes had engaged in a lengthy criminal career that included insurance fraud, forgery, swindling, 3 or 4 bigamous marriages, horse theft, and murder. Known as the Beast of Chicago, the Devil in the White City, or the Torture Doctor. Soon after his arrival in the Chicago area, Holmes took up work at a pharmacy located near Jackson Park. 8 years later, Jackson Park would become the site of the 1893 World's Fair. The Columbian Exposition, as it was called, was designed by some of America's leading architects, including Frederick Law Olmsted, and included exhibits from more than 40 countries. The event attracted more than 27 million visitors to Chicago, an incredible number considering the limited transportation options of the time. Holmes took advantage of some of the many visitors to the city, including young women who came to Chicago for jobs at the fairground. Historians believe Holmes, a masterful and charismatic con artist, had swindled money from his drugstore employers. He purchased an empty lot in the Englewood neighborhood of Chicago and built a labyrinthine structure with shops on the first floor and small apartments above. The edifice became known as Holmes' booby-trapped murder castle. According to sensationalist reports, the space featured soundproof rooms, secret passages, and a disorienting maze of hallways and staircases. The rooms were also allegedly outfitted with trapdoors over chutes that dropped Holmes' unsuspecting victims to the building's basement. The basement was a macabre facility of acid vats, pits of quicklime often used on decaying corpses, and a crematorium which the killer used to finish off his victims. All of these descriptions, however, were described by what were likely overly embellished or even fabricated news reports in the 1890s. Yet, the stories continued. While reports suggest Holmes killed as many as 200 people in his sinister lair, his actual number of victims may have been much lower. The number of his victims is still debated by historians. Holmes was apprehended soon after he fled Chicago in October 1893, following the conclusion of the World's Fair. He was arrested in Boston and eventually suspected of murdering his assistant, Benjamin Pitzel, and two of Pitzel's children. Interestingly, while on the run, Holmes had mizzled Pitzel's wife as well, collecting the insurance money for his former assistant and living with his widow and three of their children. Police eventually discovered the body of one of the murdered children, and this discovery led to Holmes' arrest. Following his arrest, Holmes claimed to have killed more than 200 people in his murder castle. He ultimately confessed to murdering Pitzel and two of his daughters, and experts now believe he may have in fact killed as few as 9, still a significant number, but not the scores the killer claimed. I did also read that the number might be 27. While in captivity awaiting his trial and sentencing, Holmes authored an autobiography, Holmes' Own Story, in which he wrote, "I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing."
Yeah, okay.
The most famous literary work on Holmes, however, is the best-selling nonfiction novel The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson, which was published in 2003. After a brief incarceration, Holmes was hanged for his crimes in Philadelphia in 1896. His body is buried in Holy Cross Cemetery outside the Pennsylvania city. Despite Holmes' arrest and execution, rumors have persisted for more than a century that the serial killer bribed authorities to avoid punishment. The theory suggests that Holmes was allowed to escape and that officials hanged another man. In response to these rumors, in March 2017, Holmes' descendants, who live in Delaware, petitioned to have his remains exhumed so that they can undergo DNA testing. The results concluded the remains did, in fact, belong to Holmes. Meanwhile, the fate of the site of the killer's exploits is also shrouded in intrigue. With Holmes, allegedly, safely ensconced in prison in 1895, the murder castle was gutted by fire after witnesses reportedly saw 2 men entering the building late one night. The building itself remained standing until 1938, when it was torn down. The site is now occupied by the Englewood branch of the U.S. Post Office. Yeah, have you heard of him before, the Murder Castle?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
It is interesting. And I don't know. I don't think you were a big watcher of the show Supernatural.
No, not really.
I love it. And they did a cool episode on H.H. Holmes' Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome.
Cool.
And it was really creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'll have to
You
check
should
it
watch
out.
it.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, not now, but like watch it. Yeah, so considered to be the United States' first serial killer. And they said, yeah, like he only killed 9 people. I would say that's still pretty significant.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Anything more than 0 is
Yeah.
significant.
yeah, and uncalled for.
Yeah.
Generally, unless it's self-defense or
Sure.
they're a big jerk.
Yes.
No.
They're a big jerk.
No, that's still not grounds. Probably. Yeah. So that's. I hope those were all scary.
Yeah.
I think all the material's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worked for me.
Huh?
Works for me.
Yeah. Would you go visit the murder castle?
No.
If you were in Chicago and you had a letter to mail, would you take it to the Englewood post office?
Well, maybe.
That stands on the site of the former murder castle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you go into the basement?
No.
Why not?
I don't like basements.
I
They're
didn't know
freaky.
there is a basement.
They're freaky.
But we had this discussion once before. What's scarier, cellar or attic?
Cellar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The word sounds scarier
Yes.
than like basement. That just sounds like TV and a shitty old couch. And
Yeah.
somewhere to hang out.
That's right.
But cellar, no, it sounds dank.
No,
and
I don't. Dank.
dripping water and stone walls.
Ugh.
Plus a cellar, once you're down there, you're trapped. Attic, I mean, if things go really bad, you can jump out a window.
Yeah.
And,
You'd hope, anyway.
Well, you have an option.
Yeah.
Crappy though it might be.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was our... Oh my gosh. I had to change the name again of my device.
Why?
Because remember before I was using computer?
Yeah.
Well, I was watching Star Trek again the other night, and every
Oh.
time they say the word...
Computer.
Stupid over here is like, I don't know how to help you with that. Or worse, like, yeah, I'm going to call your emergency contact. That happened again. I'm
What?
like, shut up.
Oh my god.
No, don't. So I changed it back to Echo. Shut up, Echo. So yeah. That ended the Halloween episode.
Yes.
I think it was good.
That was a very
Are
good
you gonna dress
episode.
up Friday?
No.
No.
No, maybe not. I don't know. Where am I going to wear it?
How do I know?
I think...
And stand at the door to hand out candy.
Well, Mark usually does that, and
Oh.
I go out with Liam.
Oh.
But I don't know if he wants to go by himself this year.
Well, he'll go with friends, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he still might want me to
Chaperone.
tag along with my drink in hand.
Your taser. No, just kidding. Tasers are illegal.
With my, tumbler of
yeah, milk.
coffee. Wink, wink.
Is that when you're done? It's Friday?
Actually, I'm done tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
I miscounted.
Okay, maybe don't jump right back into it.
No.
with both feet. Okay.
No, I looked it up. So what we're talking about is I'm on some pretty heavy antibiotics
Yeah,
right now.
3 courses of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
And I can't drink. I can't have coffee. That just because of what we're testing and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So I had actually looked it up to see, like, once I'm done my antibiotics, how long do I have to wait before I can have a drink?
Right.
And it does say at least 48 hours,
Oh, okay.
but suggested 72,
So you're looking at Saturday.
basically.
I'd wait. Make
Yeah.
Saturday a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not
I
a
have
big
a
one, but-
follow-up appointment on Thursday morning with my doctor.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to ask the pharmacist
Yeah.
to see when, when can I have a drink? Like, I'm not talking like, getting wasty pants,
Like,
but,
tossing a 40.
it's Halloween. I want to have a drink on Halloween.
Do bear in mind that on Halloween night the Jays will play.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah, back in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well,
Cool.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yes.
Very glad.
Yes.
And hopefully on Thursday the doctor's like, yeah, man, you're okay.
Yeah.
Other than the obvious.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Hey, do you have something you'd like to say to our lovely listeners?
Yes.
Do it.
If you guys are on Facebook or Instagram, you guys should follow us. Check us out. Rod posts some pretty cool stuff on there. And just updates on what's going on with us.
Yep, and some cool videos.
And some cool videos.
Also on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, and TikTok.
Yeah.
Can't forget the TikTok.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to us on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you're listening to us, give us a 5-star rating, comment, share,
Yes, please.
do
Please
all
share.
those things.
Please share with others.
Yes.
We're the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And we're free.
Well, I am anyways. Rod's the one you want to return, but you feel bad.
No, you'd want to keep me forever. Just don't lock me in the attic like Robert the Doll. Because now I'll mess you up.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so thank you again, everyone, for stopping by and listening. We hopefully you enjoyed the show. And both Mel and I are big fans of Halloween.
Yes.
So I think we'll both be watching some scary movies this week. And indulging in our little enjoyment of safe fear.
Yes.
And so hopefully you can do the same. Hopefully you have a great and safe Halloween, and your kitties too if you have them. And so come back next week. And remember, a new episode every Wednesday. So until then, please take good care of yourselves and one another.
Bye.
Goodbye.
The Absurd Podcast is written, produced, and recorded by Rod and Mel. Music by Audionautics.com.